What is up, Planeswalkers? Theorix6 back with some more Magic the Gathering Arena. Don't forget to head on over to flipsidegaming.com and use promo code 6 for 10% off on orders over $10. It's a good deal and help support the channel. Now today, we're playing a weird deck. Why? Well, because I've been playing a lot of white-red decks, so I didn't want to jump right into white-red prison, which is what people want to see. But I was really interested in making a Revel and Riches deck because I just love alternate win conditions, and Revel and Riches is just a fun, stupid, kind of bad card. But thanks to the wonderful deck matchmaking provided by Magic Arena, you can play kind of janky decks, and as long as you don't put too many actual good cards in, you can get some relatively even matches. So what this deck essentially is a weird, like, mid-rangey deck that plans on winning with either Karn Golems, Deadeye Plunderers, Vraska, or, and preferably, Revel and Riches. It's weird. We're running Vraska and no green sources. We have a lot of ways to generate treasures. I was going to say clues. This is not Innistrad. So the way the deck really operates is you get out usually a bunch of artifacts, and you usually win with Deadeye Plunderers. Usually. Sometimes you get out of Revel Riches and then Ritual of Soot, and then you win the next turn, and it's awesome. So we're running 2 Fountain of Renewals. This is a nice life gain, early game card against aggressive strategies. And against control, you can sack it to draw some extra gas. Treasure Map is probably like the most important individual card in the deck, other than like a win condition, because it not only provides scry to make sure your individual draws are better, but it provides treasure. It's an artifact by itself, and late game it draws. And that is one thing that the deck desperately needs. As you can see, we are running a decent number of draw spells. Gleaming Barrier is one of the weaker cards, but I found it was really helpful against these super aggressive strategies, making it so that we can stall until we get either Ritual of Soot or an individual kill spell. Sailor of Means, very similar to Gleaming Barrier, is a nice way to ramp into our 5-drop because we can use that treasure. And it's a nice 1/4 body. In these lower deck matchmaking strengths, you'll find that a 1/4 body is relatively decent against a lot of the aggressive decks. We're running 3 Ritual of Soots because we have very little early game interaction, and we need a way to sweep up the things that we couldn't deal with. Initially, this deck did have some Moment of Cravings, but I wanted to fit in some other cards. As you can see, I got pretty greedy, which makes sense, because we're trying to revel in the riches. Greed is the name of the game. Pirate's Prize and Pirate's Pillage are both cards that I feel are necessary in the deck. Pillage, it's a 2-2 split because Pillage gives you more treasure, while Pirate's Prize technically draws you more cards, since Pirate's Pillage, it does have its own cost associated with it, so that's why it's a 2-2 split. Theoretically, one might be better than the other, but I've been satisfied with how it's gone so far. Karn is an additional draw spell, and it's an additional win condition since we have so many treasures. Sometimes you're going to get to a point in the game where you just have a bunch of treasures out and, like, you're not doing anything, and Karn can kind of alleviate that issue. Deadeye Plunderers, very similar to Karn, is just a big dude that can make more treasures, and it's awesome. Against control, you can kind of just sit there and make treasures ad infinitum, and then they have to deal with it, and hopefully you can get a Revel and Riches down and win. It's really nice. Luckily, the lower ranks of the game don't have too much control, so that shouldn't be too much to deal with. Spell Swindle isn't here because it's a fun spell. Nothing's better than countering like a 5-mana Angel and getting 5 treasures and winning with Revel and Riches on your upkeep. It's so nice. Probably one of the weaker cards, but it's a fun card I wanted to include. Revel and Riches, the namesake of the deck, it's really helpful. When you have things like Ritual of Soot, Contract Killing, and Vraska, you're getting additional value. It does get blown up a lot. One thing that I do notice is that in these lower deck matchmaking strengths is that a lot of people are actually running main deck enchantment removal, which is interesting and kind of good. Otherwise, nonsense like this would kind of get out of control. But, you know, it's still a fun card. That does help our other 2 win conditions if this does end up getting removed. Contract Killing, it makes 2 treasures. It's not the most efficient thing. It's also a sorcery, which isn't great, but it makes 2 treasures. Like, I'm staying on theme, all right? And then Vraska. We don't run any green mana sources, but we run a lot of treasures. She also makes treasures. Don't judge me, I like Vraska, all right? Vraska's really cool. So, we're playing Vraska. This is the meta base. It's fine. I definitely suggest having at least some number of rare lands. But they're not necessary to have that exact count. It's just the deck does get a little bit more difficult to pilot when you don't have those. And I should say, you saw 11 out of 12 there. I've been winning with this deck. I put it together, and I've been practicing with it for a couple hours now. And it's worked. Sure. As you can see, we don't have a lot of early game stuff. We will go ahead and play Fountain first. If we don't draw another, like, something to do, like a barrier, we'll just play the Summit. This might be our first control deck. Which isn't great. Spell Swindle might help. But yeah, so this is fine. We can play out the Summit here and not worry too much about it coming in tapped. Is it mono blue? Oh gosh. Are we all of a sudden playing against like a real deck? NT 1066. I feel like I've seen that before. I do think I'm going to cash in this Fountain of Renewal. My opponent is on... Oh god, they're on mono blue mill. I have no ways of dealing with enchantments. So... this is potentially bad. Uh-oh. Oh, I guess I had Vraskas. I have one more Vraska. Yep, sure. So I need to resolve my Vraska and have it stick around. Oh, gosh. Live by the memes, die by the memes. I will keep that on top. And I'm gonna Pirate's Pillage. Probably get rid of the contract killing. Yeah. No, I'll get rid of Gleaming Barrier. Gleaming Barrier does, like, actually nothing here. So next turn, I can play Vraska and destroy Psychic Corrosion. Okay, we're actually going to destroy Patient Rebuilding. Hopefully it sticks around. Vraska, I mean. But they are running Blink of an Eye, so... probably not. This is probably a matchup we're just going to lose. Because this deck does not apply pressure, like, at all. Alright, pass turn. Next turn we can play... Deadeye Plunderers, I guess? Okay, that's fine. I do think we need to try and keep Vraska around. So we can, like, if we get rid of Vraska now just to remove Psychic Corrosion, I think it's bad for us in the long term. It's possible we could hold up Spell Swindle since we're gonna get a token. I think I like holding up Spell Swindle here.
My crew is the finest in the seas.
Yeah. Okay, we're getting pretty low. But we can Vraska minus on the Corrosion. They're probably going to play another Corrosion. They could kick Blink of an Eye. That's another thing that we'd like to Spell Swindle. A single Radical Idea is fine. We're all the way down to 26. If we were playing any sort of aggression, our opponent would be dead as dirt. But of course, we're playing the dirtiest, greediest deck. Alright, opponent, what are you doing? One thing that is worrying is if I -3 on Vraska. Alright, and then they play, Patient Rebuilding. It's going to be difficult for me to deal with. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and blow this up.
You won't be needing that.
I'm going to pay 2 life because my life doesn't matter, and I'm going to play Deadeye Plunderers. And we're going to try to beat them to death. I guess there's a good argument to use Treasure Cove here. Alright, that's a great sign that they had to use Insight there. But I mean, if they bounce Vraska here, totally fine. We have plenty of ways to cast it again. Drowned Secrets? Sure, that's probably going to be too slow. Oh my gosh, are we actually going to win this? We don't need another Plunderer. This does give us more things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll chuck it to the bottom. Yeah. Draw. We'll go ahead and Pirate's Prize now. Get some sweet tokens. Alright, Revel and Riches. There's potential out. Yeah, I don't think I want to play anything just yet. So as long as... So I can get Revel and Riches down. But I don't think I'd be able to make a number of enough treasure to do anything. Luckily for me, my opponent does have to respond here. Okay. That's fine, because that technically doesn't do anything except force me to just recast Vraska. And I'm fine just recasting Vraska. Deep Freeze. Oh, my opponent is dead if they don't have another Blink of an Eye, because I can just get rid of this. So if my opponent, like, taps out here, I win the game? Curious to see what you're going to do, opponent. Radical idea. So I'm fairly certain that I just win now. Because I play Vraska, and then I destroy Deep Freeze. Because it still untaps. Alright, this should work.
I just assume you will be left with nothing.
Ah, that's the good stuff right there. Never didn't have it. Pirates. Pirates always win. Yo ho ho, and a bottle of rum. Or in my case, a bottle of apple juice. Fun fact, I really like apple juice. Don't drink it that often, though. It's not good for your teeth. Too much sugar and acid. Let's see. Best fruit juices. Let me know in the comments your favorite fruit juices. Easily, apple, lemon, pineapple. Easy. I mean, those are just like the best fruit anyway, right? Probably. So we have Treasure Map and Sailor of Means, but we don't have a ton of other mana. But I'm a greedy person, so keep. Going against Gandon here. So we can Treasure Map into some Scries. Kind of slow, but... Oh, no. Oh, God, it's either... It's either... like Lich's Mastery or the Ajani's Pride Made Life Gain deck. I don't know which one is worse. Fudge. I think this one is worse. This is bad. I deserve this. Fun fact, I can beat this deck. I just need to get Ritual of Soots. I'm actually not going to upkeep Treasure Map because I would rather play Sailor of Means. I kept a greedy hand. Oh, so that's one of the issues with this deck is that if you have 24 lands, you flood out all the time. And 23 lands is just like you just lead to these annoying situations. The reason I err on the side of 23 lands is because of the amount of treasures. Ugh, of course. Yeah, and we're gonna get hugely punished. So I need to top deck a land next turn, play Sailor of Means, block with Sailor of Means, and then cast Ritual of Soot. So, very difficult, but still technically winnable. Not really winnable anymore. Apparently I did that too late. I can do this. Drop that. Contract killing the war leader. Because I have to. And then hope I don't die. And hope he just plays like a couple of weenies that I can Ritual Soot away. Hopefully. Yeah, I kept a really bad hand. Well, I at least can destroy those. I'm just going to be at, what, 5? Alright, that's another card that I can kill. I'm going to be at 4. Which is unfortunate. I'm not funny. Oh, now it goes through? That's weird. Alright. So I Revel in Riches. Alright, Ritual Soot, sorry. And I do think I Sailor of Means here. I need to get on the board and not die. Karn helps, because I can start making people. Deadeye Plunderers might just be better. The one real issue, honestly, is Healer's Hawk, or like any other flyer. Mentor the Meek is annoying, because my opponent can, you know, get back in the game, but double Spell Swindle is bad. I do think I'm just going to go into Deadeye Plunderers. I'm probably going to sack Sailor of Means to the Knight. You know what? I think that was a mistake. I think I should have just sacked Sailor of Means to the Knight and try to counter this. Yeah, opponent's gonna get some nice card draw here. Yeah, so that was definitely a mistake on my part. I would love if my opponent doesn't attack. Okay, that's real nice for me. I do think I just contract killing here on the Mentor of the Meek. I really wish contract killing was an instant, but it's not. I don't think it's correct to get greedy and try to Revel in Riches. I'm going to get a little greedy. I'm going to hold up Spell Swindle. Because I'm not technically under a lot of pressure. But my opponent could cast something that would be very frustrating. Like Luminous Bonds. Oh, I didn't even realize I had to cast it like that. Oh well. See if my opponent still has another good card. Cleric is fine because it doesn't trigger Mentor. And it still does die to Ritual of Soot. So Ritual of Soot is still drawing live. My opponent doesn't have great attacks here. I do want to try and draw Ritual of Soot. Didn't get it. Gleaming Barrier is nice though. Or would I rather just contract killing Mentor? Can I do both? Technically I can. I can't take the life from Watery Grave. This does go down to... what, a 5/5? Yeah. Alright. So our opponent has 2 cards. Those 2 cards have to not be great. Blade Instructor, luckily, is not great. It's fine. It's not great. Vanguard's annoying, but again, not great. If I can just get another one of my rituals, everything will be okay. Not a ritual. I think I need a creature.
I will defend. There is great power in the things we make.
Alright, got a faded draw. Alright. Looks like they're going to crack Fountain of Renewal. So this deck is a little bit more like casual than some of my other decks. Let me know if you guys like this. I really just wanted to make a fun Revel and Riches deck, so I did. What's Pirate's Prize? Black, black, blue, blue. Not great. I do think I just need another construct. And I'm going to go ahead and play Revel and Riches at this point. I don't like that my opponent has something in their hand, but it could just be a land. Probably was just a land, based on how fast this is going through. But it's possible we've stemmed the tide. Because if they try and kill Karn, they can kill Karn. I don't have enough blockers for them not to. But if they do, they lose the majority of their board. And I get a lot of Revel and Riches tokens. Okay, so at this point, I do need to do this.
Are you certain of your decision?
Probably going to get that sweet land. And this is what I was saying, right? Like, at a certain point, you just have too many lands. Luckily, I do have Spell Swindle up. And I have access to Deadeye Plunderer. We're just going to play the untapped land. We want as much mana as we can get. And we can actually just double up on Deadeye Plunderers for what it's worth. Alright, so we are going to Deadeye Plunderers. I should have did that manually, but apparently the game hates me. Gleaming Barrier is nice. We are going to... I'm just going to actually take that and draw some cards.
Patience is rewarded.
Stop this. I do want to leave up Spell Swindle, though. I'm still not comfortable attacking just yet. No thanks. We're up to 5 tokens. Let's see if we can win this thing with Revel and Riches. I believe in myself. So let's plus. Probably get a land.
I'll make use of that.
Ooh. I assume they're not going to give us Ritual of Soot. My opponent is at 48 right now. Alright. Yes! We won, but we didn't win with Revel and Riches, unfortunately. It's fine. I'll go ahead and play a third game. Alright. We're 2-0, which is great. Spell Swindle, as I said, probably the weakest card. Just because, like, you have to be in a very specific situation to like, want to use it, but it's fine. As I said, it's a really casual deck, but it's fun, and that's why I'm playing it. I just wanted to ease myself back into content creation after finals week, so I'm playing decks that I want to play. We have mana here. We don't have double black, but we do have Sailor of Means. I think this is fine. So we can turn one Fountain. Ooh, opponent mulligan down to 5. RNG has not been kind. Do I want to play Steam Vents? Kinda. I think playing Mountain is fine. Because we don't technically have anything on 2. And if we do get Treasure Map on 2, then we can still just play it, like, that's fine. Just if our opponent has something here for 2. Highland game, alright. Highland, yeah, game. Alright, so now we will just play Steam Vents. Next turn we can Sailor up. Oh yeah, we have the stuff for Ritual Soot. Alright. It's like it never happened. We will play the blue-black land. Sailors means next turn we can Deadeye Plunderers or Revel. I like the idea of Revel. I like an early Revel. Yeah, keep playing stuff to the board. Yeah, I think it's reasonable. Get Revel out as quickly as possible. Start building up that sweet value. Our opponent can't reasonably attack here. If they play a 3-drop, I'm wiping the board. 100%. Get those sweet treasure tokens. And then, of course, Deadeye Plunderers can just take us to the rest of the game. Ooh, look at that sweet 3-drop. How big is our opponent's deck? I like that this is a graphically, like, shown thing here. But opponent, what are you doing? Well, I guess I'm just gonna play a Deadeye Plunderers. Because they decided to keep the Lana up on top. Why are you playing 5, 10? You're playing 78, 77 cards? Why? Stop it. Get some help. I'll take 4 damage. I think I won't. Oh, please, play another one. Play another creature. Do it. Oh, he's gonna make me fight? Rabbit bite? Sure. Yeah, that's fine. I'm gonna blow up your board. See if I can. I will attack for that sweet 1 damage, though. Fool. You've fallen into my trap card. And then next turn I can play Vraska. It's great. I guess I could technically play Vraska this turn, but I'd rather win with Reveling Riches. I'm probably not going to be able to, but I'd rather win with Reveling Riches. I will blow that up. Then I can draw some more cards with Fountain of Renewal. Everything's great. It's perfect. Only 6 more treasures. For what it's worth, technically, could have plus Vraska, because my opponent didn't actually have, like, anything important, but we're a greedy monster. Are we going to contract killing that? Yeah, I'm just a bad player, and I want to play the memes, man. I get 3 treasures. I'm at 7. I love it. If they play another creature, I can Vraska, kill it, and get 2 more tokens. Then I only need 1 more. No, opponent, why? They denied me my memes. I mean, this is why I chose to play this deck. It is really fun. It's just I got to make a silly deck that I had fun. You know what? Because of that, we're gonna buy some Ixalan packs. Pray to the pirate gods. Yo ho ho. RBTs. Send them to the brig. I've lost my mind. I do what? So today is Saturday. Yeah, for you today's Saturday. So I'll be playing D&D, and then Sunday I should be streaming on Twitch. I'm going to attempt to do some sweet, fun streaming stuff. If you want to duel me on Sunday, find me on twitch.tv/Theoric6 or some nonsense like that. I don't know. Yeah, I'm going to play against viewers, and it's going to be a ton of fun. I'm probably going to do it for, like, most of the day. I don't know. Yeah, hope you guys enjoy. I'd like to thank my lovely patrons for their continued support, especially you, Salamander. Your sweet high donations keep this channel coming and going. I am just full of nonsense today, aren't I? If you'd like to join them supporting the channel, you'll find links to that in the description down below. You'll also find links to the Discord server. I do hope you've enjoyed this wacky treasure-based greed deck. If you did, go and tap that like button, add a subscription to your mana pool, and cast one of those comments in the comment section down below. And until next time, all will be one.